All right, I just got my Instacart order, aka every new mom's best friend. I never really got it until now, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got for the week because I know a lot of you have been asking for more grocery store hauls and what I do with things. So here we go. Okay, so we'll start with veggies. So every week I always get either spinach or kale for smoothies or quick like stir fry sautés, and then butter lettuce because it's our favorite. I love making salads with this. Bananas, again, for smoothies and just eating quick things on the go. Avocados, smoothies, salads. I always get either potatoes or sweet potatoes. I kind of tend to mix it up. So I can do sweet potato fries or just roast them whole or mash them or put them again in like a stir fry. They're just always good to kind of have on hand. Lately I've been loving doing sweet potato noodles with our spiralizer. This week I'm planning to do stuffed peppers. So I got 4 peppers. They were also on sale. So that's kind of the inspiration behind stuffed peppers. I'm going to do ground turkey with some zucchini and carrots and, maybe celery because I have celery here and make a little mixture and put them in the pepper halves. And then I got broccoli. So I usually get some sort of veggie that I can just kind of quickly roast, whether it's broccoli or cauliflower or Brussels sprouts. So that's what I'm going to do with these guys. And then this is celery, again, just for snacking. I love doing it with almond butter, macadamia nut butter, just chopping it up. It's also really good. I always keep celery and carrots stocked in the fridge because I can make a quick soup in the crock pot or on the stove or in my new Instant Pot. Okay, next up, we've got, hope I'm not making you dizzy, some new things that I'm trying. So I got some rice cauliflower blends with sweet potatoes and kale. And then I got just a little bag of mixed veggies and then some cut green beans. So as a busy mom, I am loving this idea of just having frozen veggies that I can just quickly saute like for a lunch. Green beans are awesome just with like butter, sea salt, and pepper, or I have some like garlic, olive oil. So just super quick ways to get veggies in during the day that are quick. There's nothing wrong with frozen veggies. They're actually usually cut right at their peak of ripeness, and these are really cheap. I think these are like $2 maybe a bag, and you can also get them on sale and stock up. So I'm going to be doing this with maybe some homemade sauces like my roasted red pepper harissa sauce, or maybe make a pesto, or just honestly keeping it simple with olive oil and sea salt and pepper is a great way to just get some extra veggies in without a whole lot of hassle. These are also some of my favorite things freezer-wise. Dr. Prager's, they have spinach cakes and broccoli cakes that are gluten-free. I know that a lot of kids actually love this too. Trying to find the ingredients for you. These are just like a great way to add in a little extra substance to any of your meals. So let's see if we can find. So these are the ingredients. So relatively clean. The only thing I don't love is the canola oil, but again, it's better than most things, especially if you are this is like instead of doing takeout. So just a great thing to keep stocked in the freezer for days when you haven't planned or you just need something quick. Coconut milks have so many additives and emulsifiers and things that can really, really mess up your digestion. So if it's something that you have a lot, it's really worth getting some clean stuff. So this is a great brand. There's also Forager brand is great. They do some cashew milks. Okay, and then some 3 Trees almond milk, which is one of my favorites. So it looks like they got some new packaging, but this is why it's one of my favorites, because look at those ingredients. There's no emulsifiers, nothing weird. So many almond milks and nut milks and coconut milks. And then also Malk, M-A-L-K is a great brand too. Okay, here I have some fermented coconut yogurt. So for those of you that are dairy-free, this is awesome. Look at those ingredients. I love doing this. Not everybody loves this. It has like a whipped texture, and it's pretty tart, so there's no sweeteners in this one. And I love doing it with berries. I know it's winter and technically berries are not in season, but they have such great antioxidants, and my body does really well with them. So I make an exception. I get them in the winter. I love putting them in yogurt, add them in smoothies, or just as like a quick snack. Berries don't have a lot of sugar in them, so you're getting lots of antioxidants and great fiber without like spiking your blood sugar and making you more hungry. Okay, and de-still. So these this company does a lot of organic meat that's, thoughtfully raised. Very important with all meat that you want to just think about the sourcing of where it's coming from. So I love this because it's frozen. I can just keep it in the freezer and defrost it by putting it in a bowl of hot water. That's what I usually do. So these are for the stuffed peppers. And again, if I don't get to them, if I run out of time to make stuffed peppers, I can just keep this in the freezer. I can use the peppers for something else. Okay, last but not least, just restocking on some pantry staples that we use all the time. So I got these, Jackson's Honest is a great brand. They do chips that are cooked in coconut oil. So most chips are cooked in sunflower or safflower oil, which is okay, but not great. You really want to avoid ones that have vegetable oil in them, but these are just sweet potatoes, coconut oil, and sea salt. So kind of a fun little crunchy snack. We love these, the Simple Mills ground sea salt crackers. They're so good if you've never tried them before, so worth getting. I got some bone broth, so this is just great for soups if I'm doing stuff in the crock pot. Sometimes I even just sip on it, or I'll blend a little bit with butter if I need like a quick meal that has a little bit of substance, if I'm feeding or nursing. This is just a really great healing thing to have in your pantry and to use, and I love it's prepackaged. I don't have to make it. I always get some diced tomatoes. I love getting the smaller cans just because sometimes you just need a little bit, and sometimes those bigger cans are just way more than you actually need. So these are great for doing like zucchini noodles, tomato sauce if you're doing like cauliflower crust pizza. Trader Joe's has a great like pre-made crust and butternut squash crust. And just if I'm doing a curry or soup, like seems like the perfect amount. So I always keep stocked up on these. And then last but not least, my favorite, the Primal Kitchen avocado oil mayonnaise. Again, super clean ingredients. So I use this to make tuna, another great pantry staple. You can see it's all just totally clean here. So we use this all the time for sandwiches and everything else. Now the big question, how much did it cost? So for all of this, my bill was $130, and that includes tax. It includes also the $3.99 delivery from Instacart, which is so worth it. And this will probably last us all week. So that's including stuff too that we have in the pantry. So I always keep like a really well-stocked pantry with quinoa, and I have rice, and I have beans in there. I keep all my pantry staples kind of up to date and use Thrive Market to do that. So I get them wholesale. And then when I'm doing grocery shopping, it's really just these like quick things to restock pantry if I need it, and mostly like produce and meat for the week. So that's how I kind of keep our costs down, relatively good for feeding 2 people, I think, for a full week, and eating all real food doing so. So some people would probably look at this and think that it's expensive, and I just always remind people that you have to look at it in totality. So this is like, instead of going out to eat, this is filling your body with really good stuff, nutrient-dense foods, and keeping your body and your fridge and your pantry and your family stocked with really good, high-quality foods. That's the best medicine that you could ever give. Simple food, it's all pretty much 5 ingredients or less, 10 to 15 minutes or less, doable. And so many of the things besides these like specialty products, so many are things that you can get anywhere, like fruits and veggies. You can get them at farm stands, farmers markets, and any grocery store that you go to. So it really doesn't have to cost a lot. You can do it very affordably if you just learn a few principles about how to cook and keep things simple. I hope this is really helpful. Let me know if you guys like this. I'm happy to do more hauls if you like, so let me know.